It's not every day you find yourself capsized in icy, stormy waters hundreds of kilometres from shore and live to tell the story. Not only is one Canadian telling this story tonight, his brother and 9-year-old son are too. The three are from Calgary and had been sailing from Puerto Vallarta, Mexico to Hilo, Hawaii, 450 kilometres east-northeast of Hawaii. They found themselves in a whole lot of trouble. Our Paul Hunter is here with the details of what happened next. Paul?
Wendy, imagine this. You're in a storm in the middle of the Pacific. Your boat has sunk and you're bobbing around in the dark next to a giant cargo ship. 2 men and a 9-year-old boy. What a night. There's no video of the actual event, so picture waves like this and 3 Albertans in this tiny sailboat way out in the Pacific. As a storm worsens, they lose all power and desperately call for help. Meet Brad James with the beard, brother Mitch, and Brad's 9-year-old boy, West.
Well, I didn't say, are we gonna die, but I said, we are gonna die.
To the rescue, this massive cargo ship, but it's 240 kilometers away. When rescuers finally pull up 6 hours later, the giant ship was itself tossed by the waves and wind. It smashes the sailboat.
And West immediately went, we're gonna sink, we're gonna die. And I went, we're not gonna die. And Mitch went, we're not gonna sink. And then I looked in the boat and I said, there's 8 feet of water in it already. Like, we're not gonna die, but we are gonna sink.
In the ocean, past midnight, storm raging as the cargo ship's crew works hard from above.
They had 3 guys on the bridge, and their only job was to watch us, keep your eyes on us. And that's what they did, and they never lost us.
With determination and luck, brother Mitch was rescued first. But it was more than 2 hours until Brad's son was hauled in, his dad, who'd held him all that time, still in the water.
And they just pulled the ladder up, and he disappeared, and I was, you know, that's what I wanted, right? That's what I've been working for.
And then Brad himself, the last to reach safety.
And it was just like a gauntlet of happiness, you know. And everyone was, you know, not everyone, but most of us had tears in our eyes, and then from that point on, it just, you know, like it just came to realize that what this was and how difficult this was and how incredible it was that it turned out the way it did.
This is the only picture of the whole event, safe and dry in the captain's quarters afterward. They all continued on to Hawaii with a story they'll never forget about a terrible night and the giant ship that came to their rescue.
There's a whole bunch of guys on a boat that saved my life and saved my son's life and saved my brother's life.
Said the captain of that cargo ship, Wendy, in his 35 years of sailing the world, this was his first rescue.
Amazing story. Thanks so much, Paul. Paul Hunter tonight.